Hello, welcome back to Ratropolis. General Leader Plus today. Our last episode ended in, I won't spoil it. I would say just go watch it. It's a very interesting ending to an episode. That's it. I won't say any more. I won't tell you how I feel about it either. Honestly, I will tell you how I feel about it. Fine. I feel fine. But anyway, how do you feel today? It's good to see you here. A pleasure, if you will. I am doing well. I'm doing well. Hanging in there, as you can imagine. What's on the brain today? That's a good question. We are the general, which is not very fun. I mean, militia shield, haha. Watch him go. I guess we get more grains, but militia shield, so I'm definitely supposed to be like training this guy. Literally doubling his attack is pretty good here. But what's new? Not much. The world's reopened and yet I'm still going to, not go outside because I'm seeing that like half of the country has spiked and that doesn't seem like a good gamble for me to take. I'm not interested. I don't know. Other than that situation, what's happening otherwise? Not much. The one thing that is on my mind, right? Ratropolis, I've noticed, is, hang on. 40 seconds off of Protect means that it's always going to overlap. But in the early game, I could maybe get this to work because I could probably... With this watchtower, I could maybe get this to work, but I need a lot of money. So what's on the mind? Well, let me tell you. I have Ratropolis, of course, the place where I discuss things that I've been thinking about changing about the channel. I'm gonna give Protect its fair shake here. This is your chance, buddy. Don't let me down. What's on the old brain in regards to the YouTube channel? Ooh, I got something. Right now, I can play this. I think... Right, so instead of rescuing this run, I'm taking Protect here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take money so that I can put this wall up, and the plan here is to let Watchtower do most of the heavy lifting in this early section. Take the Advisor. Defect. Oh, that's a really good starting Advisor. Excellent. I'm not going to move these guys up, we're going to take it very slow, and I'm going to try and min-max my usage of Protect, and hopefully in these first few waves we can make a meaningful impact into our population with the defect lightning striking as well as a watchtower. We shall see. Yeah, look at that. Clean. Excellent. Okay. Building or skill? I will take a building. True market? Sure. Oh, and a second watchtower. Although wanted, yeah. Wanted. Can't take watchtower here. But yeah, what's on the brain, of course. So first of all, first thing I wanted to say is that I did not realize how many... Like, I sat down last night and I just scrolled through the comments on these videos, and I did not realize how many comments there were. Because, let me tell you why. Because I realized that I've gone like 3 days without replying to YouTube comments, but the way it has been in the past is I wake up, I go get a coffee, and then I sit down at my desk, I open Streamlabs, I open Ratropolis, and then I go take a look at YouTube. And I'm just like, okay, let's see what the comments are. But I don't actually go and look at the comments. The way that I always have done it is I've just looked at my notifications, because I was getting notifications for every comment. Well, it seems, I would sit down and I would have like 2 notifications from YouTube, and they would be like, oh yeah, I've replied to... It would be a notification for a comment that I got like 2 days ago that I had already replied to, or it would be a notification that's like, hey, someone subscribed. To which I would be like, cool. And that was it. I would just, cool, someone subscribed, I've already replied to this comment, and then I would move on. As it turns out, there were a lot of comments that I did not know about that, yeah, I've just been missing. So I'm sorry that it took me a little extra time to get back to you all. Thank you for all the comments and all the support on the videos lately. They both... Okay, so they both fail and you get your population back at least. It has been very encouraging, and this is a segue into our next topic. What the fuck did they do to Battle Cry? Has this always been like this? When did this happen? Oh no, Battle Cry, what happened to you? You fell down a flight of stairs and now you're just significantly worse. Oh no. No, Battle Cry. They're not sure you'll ever recover. What did they do to my boy? My poor Battle Cry. My poor, poor Battle Cry. Oh, that's too bad. But yeah, so my responses have been, so I just sat down last night while videos were uploading and I was like, I should check these comments. Because as I was uploading the videos, I was like, hey, this is a lot more than like the amount of comments that YouTube has told me I have here. And I was like, oh wow, there's a lot of comments that I have not replied to. And so I then caught up. There we go. But yeah. Ratropolis. Ooh. Oh, no, this is the coast. You can't take Cataphract here. How sad. I would love to go Cataphract, but you cannot take this on this map. I could go Dark Knight, right? A Dark Knight at this position in the run is actually pretty sweet. High health, low attack, but he'll burn a card that I don't need, and then I just need to pick up a danger generator. What else is the option here? Territory expansion is too expensive, and Mason actually isn't so bad. This could be a decent run of just defensive buildings, and I don't really know what else. Right now I'm a little worried about Dark Knight, but I should only need like 1 or 2, and this guy lets me remove Militia Shield pretty easily. Okay. So anyway, as I was saying, I have caught up on the YouTube comments, and I've looked into, like I've been watching the numbers. I'll check the views like once a day, and for a development that I never in my life expected to see, Ratropolis is not my most popular series. I can't believe it. Like, the Monster Train videos are doing like unbelievably well. So that's pretty cool. But there's more to this. There's another thing I wanted to say. Other than hell yeah. Did a Militia Shield really die there? That's unbelievable. Other than hell yeah, there was something else I wanted to add to this, which is I have been looking at some other YouTubers and like other streamers who do YouTube and things like this, and I think that the next evolution in my content creation journey, the way that we really start to see some big growth, is I have to change the thumbnails. I don't want to remove cards here. I want money. Which is fine, it's not that big of a deal. Basically what I'm thinking, in our present situation, our current circumstances, the best thing for me to do from the perspective... Wow, this guy's beefy. If I can get a way to keep him alive... God, I would love Succeed so much if it wasn't random, right? I would think this card is so good. Imagine Succeeding, like, you just take units and then use this to upgrade other units. This card would be so nuts if this wasn't a random military card, but it's just like a 50-50 shot you remove the wrong unit, right? Yeah, I'm having trouble keeping my train of thought while also playing as the general. Oh, jeez. I think I will take this demolition, because what this will let me do is it'll let me shuffle my watchtowers around, which may be the difference of having units live or die. And plus I can, I don't know, maybe use this for something else. Max HP. I would love to get a way to heal my units here, though. Okay. Basically, my change that I'm planning on making, and the thing is, it's not that I don't care about your opinion, but like, if you're watching these videos, how my thumbnail looks probably does not matter. If you are hearing my voice right now, I don't think that me changing the thumbnail is gonna make you go, oh, well, I'm done watching these videos. I hope you're not watching these videos just because of the way the thumbnail looks. If you are, you know, I don't really have a follow-up to if you are there, just like, I am surprised. However, as it is presently, that's the easier side, okay, keeping the towers like this. As it is presently, I'm probably, going to lose this run unless I find a card that generates danger. I have not. I almost feel like I need to take a card just so I have something to burn for Dark Knight, like Militia Bow here, for example. I need to have something that I can send to the gulag here, if you will. And this militia over here may end up dying. It's okay. But, essentially, I'm probably, what I'm thinking right now, because I've been looking at some other YouTubers, of course the classic, you know, the red arrow pointing at something plus a shocked face. It's a meme, but it also works, which is what I have to respect about it. However, I'm not gonna go that far. Basically, the change that I'm expecting, please just live for like 2 extra seconds. Oh my god. Protect is kind of hard to work with here. Immortal. I need a consistent card, right? I need something that keeps generating me things to destroy. With Dark Knight, and then this run is a victory. I think for now I need to buy more time, or more population, maybe I don't need to buy more time, maybe I just need to upgrade this guy. But now I will finally finish this line of thought. Don't worry, I'll get there. It's just, you know, we got some. I got a little bit of a close one going on here. So I want to make sure that I'm staying alive on this run, as well as providing the commentary that I wish to bring to you today. But in essence, I'm probably it's gonna be a little more work, but I feel like if I see if I see increased traffic, it'll probably be worth it. I'm probably just gonna start putting into the. This is okay. Hold on. Once again, they hit me with just enough choices that I cannot finish a single fucking thought, and it is maddening. The choices are hitting me just consistently enough. I have like 30 seconds to finish a line of dialogue here. We're gonna take medic. We're gonna take guarantee. I don't need monument, or not monument, monastery. I don't need monument either though, and none of these generate me consistent garbage. Okay. I'm going to buy the random card. Yeah, okay. Because sometimes that random card gives me something that generates money for me, right? Or not generates money, generates me cards. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we're just sitting here. But mostly it gives me nothing. These watchtowers are very important. I am going to wait for this to be playable again. I'm planning on putting the cards into my thumbnails, essentially. In maybe not so much in Ratropolis, because that's a lot of effort, but in Monster Train I'm probably going to change it so that's like, because you know, the titles are like, whoa, big sludge, he's going nuts, and I'm thinking maybe I just add in like a, whoa, this card went insane in this run, and then maybe like a, it was so broken in text, right? Look, does it sound particularly appealing to me personally? No. But results are results. You gotta do what you gotta do in the game of YouTube here. They've forced me into my rough work. Okay. That's the only time I'm ever doing that. Who has to die for the next 15 seconds? I'm just gonna keep taking these watchtowers. It's fine, right? If I can just keep setting these up, it's good. But yeah, that's basically the end of this line of dialogue. I'm planning on changing the Monster Train thumbnails. This is it, right? That's all that I was trying to build up to. I'm planning on changing the Monster Train thumbnails to being a little more of a, like, hey, if you don't already actively watch my content, this is now something you may wish to look at. That's it. That's all I really wanted to say. I don't have any population here. Hey, if you guys can stay alive long enough here, because like, look at this isn't so bad. Big problem is weasel barrels, of course, but when is that not a big problem? Hey, this gives me cards to use with. No. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna be making a little more clickbait happen, and you know, it's one of those things where it's like you can be upset about this if you want, but like the thing is, it's hey, great. It's gonna be overall, I imagine, a positive for me because clickbait is what gets the people going here. YouTube is a game of the algorithm. I've talked about this a little bit. In my experience, I found that there's two ways that you really gain any sort of a following here on YouTube, and it's A, being one of the only people doing something, Ratropolis, or it's having a thumbnail that gets people to click, and once the momentum builds, you just kind of have a video snowball out of control, right? Because like a video gets pushed once or twice to someone, like, oh hey, you see this video, like maybe if this video were like, wow, this was insane, right? This Ratropolis run was insane, and maybe you don't love Ratropolis, but you haven't watched it in a while. You maybe end up clicking on this video, you go, oh. You clicking on that video pushes it to more people, the algorithm sees that the video is popping off, all of a sudden, that's it, right? That's the end of the line of dialogue. All of a sudden, the algorithm is like, oh, hey, people are watching this video. Congratulations. And then they award me with getting it pushed to more people, especially in something like Monster Train right now. In particular, it's gonna be pretty good. Don't play Dark Knight here. My watchtower's gonna break. That sucks. But we have our generation. Amp is good as well, but we are, you know, it is kind of in a weird position right now. Overall, where buying something is potentially going to lead to a bad position if I'm not playing this out properly. Let's be sure that I don't just accidentally die right now. But yeah, overall, I'm probably also, the other thing to be said, and none of this really matters, Ratropolis is probably going to stay exactly the same. This only really matters if you care about Monster Train. I'm probably going to be bringing over some of the Monster Train stream runs that I think are good, that I'm like, oh yeah, this is good. Oh no, this is not good. Actually, wait, this is great. I take it back. Purificate's excellent here. Wow. And other things I never thought I would say. I'm gonna burn one of them out because, but like we have Dark Knight, right? Card removal is never a problem. I'm going to step our units back, and we're just going to put because I don't want these to break. I don't want these to be broken. Don't need population. I'm going to keep burning these because we have a consistent generation here of appointment. I'm not going to keep playing this. We have demolition level 2. I guess the big problem is I need to mess around with my space, and I wouldn't mind an extra watchtower. This is a strange run. This is a very interesting one. But it's scaling up, to say the least. We're getting somewhere. Don't just play that. I need to play this out properly. But yeah, more videos are coming, most likely, because I'm probably going to be making more, oh god, oh Jesus, oh god. You can see though, these Dark Knights are not dying very often ever since I took them and upgraded them. Plus the medics, right? They're doing a great job here. Just need to draw these cards with Dark Knight to start getting rid of them. Definitely do not want a danger on this map. What if it drops a Weasel Barrel on me that I don't want to see? Yeah, we're really not planning on moving too far out here. I don't want to take houses because we have population generation. My keyboard messed up? Hold on. What's going on? Hang on 1 second. Oh, it was stuck on something. My mistake. Sorry about that ka-clunk noise. That is my bad. I'm going to pay a little money. I would like to get one more Dark Knight down. Move over a Watchtower. Medic. Dark Knight. Excellent. See, this is a run that we've done before, but this is a good one. I think the General Leader Plus is better when you are not playing around Growth, because I think Growth is a bad mechanic. Not a bad mechanic, I think it's a cool mechanic. I don't think it plays very well, though. But right now, these guys aren't dying, and that's good, because not dying means free population. So yeah, that's it, right? I think I finished that thought out, which is just, yeah, I'm going to try, crazy hot take, I'm going to try and make my content more fitting for YouTube to push it to more people. That's it. That's the thing that I've been trying to say this whole time. I'm going to try, and I'm going to become the clickbait. And, you know, I'm sorry if you're watching these videos and you're going, oh man, you know what I really like about these videos? No clickbait. I shouldn't upgrade this, it costs more money now. I don't think many people are that way, right? It's fun to be like, when starting a YouTube career, or even if you have never done it, you may be the type to, in your mind, go, oh, well, Sorry, I'm just hearing a little music that isn't the game, and it threw me off for a second there. I don't know where it's coming from. It is the afternoon, and it is windows open, so there's a high chance that someone is just partying with really loud music on their porch, because that happens out here. Probably Kid Rock or some other, or God, I almost accidentally called Kid Rock classic rock. I'm sorry. But no, it's easy to go, oh yeah, I would never succumb to clickbait, but then, you know, you look at videos that have a more appealing title, and you go, wow, this guy is literally getting like 60 times the views as me, doing very similar things. What am I doing that he is? What am I not doing that he is? Oh, I see it, right? And I don't fault, right? I have no problem with clickbait as a whole, really. See, these guys pulling the medics in is actually kind of nice for me here. Unfortunately, we did lose one, but that's okay. Probably going to be worth not playing Protect, but Medic Dark Knight is a classic, right? So, like, for example, what I would probably do is I would just, like, do a screen grab of... Like, this is my envisioned thumbnail. Maybe I'll even try it on this video just so you can see where I'm going with this. Next 15 seconds, target group deals 200% of its armor as a reflective damage when hit by melee enemies. Huh. Taking the leader levels. Here's an example of what I am considering in future, like what I would do for this video, right? I would put an image of, what is it? An image of like Dark Knight, an image of Medic, and then probably like the words, "This was very strong," or something like that. It gives +5, wow. I'm not gonna do it because, like, for Ratropolis, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really care that much for Ratropolis, right? I don't. But for Monster Train, it would be more like, you know, a good example would be that big sludge run where I just go, wow, big sludge really carried me. No, not this death. Of all the ways to go, not like this. We're closing in on, actually. I can probably just guarantee spam at this point. And I probably need to, due to the position that we find ourselves in. Probably need to. Okay, the Dark Knights are gonna go take care of it. Thank you, buddies. We're protecting. We're gonna do Wanted. Wow, that was probably the fastest protect in the world. By a medic. It's fine. The deck has like a few too many cards right now, I think is the thing. I want to upgrade probably the shoe market. The deck has a, like, what is this? I need to do some removing. And I can't just rely on Dark Knight to remove because it's a random removal. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 cards. I need to get this down to 4. My 4-card deck is probably Medic, Dark Knight, Appointment. These 3 have to be there. And then... I mean, it's got to be Guarantee. The thing is, I want to get to a position where I need to get a little more bounty out of Wanted, so I'm going to removal Protect. We have plenty of population to work with here. This is our situation. Fire card, no thank you. Please, please, Dark Knight. Oh no, they're not gonna aggro because they're not hitting the wall. Oh no. Ah, I lost. I gotta do this. I have to do like I have to do a little positional switch and hope I don't die on the way there. I think it's okay, right? I think maybe the move will cancel. Okay, I just had to switch these units. Go up. Look at how fast Medic is. Wow. Now this is the other problem, right? I did put myself into this position here. I'm trying to slow down time enough that I can get everything I need done here. Got that Dark Knight down at the last possible second. Oh, if I don't repair this wall, it's over. If the boss drops on me, it's done. Okay, we managed to survive, but being this close to the walls here is not ideal in any capacity. I can get rid of demolition here, and then this gets a little more consistent overall. We are alive. This is all that matters. We play a Medic, we play a Wanted and an Appointment, and then we play this. What do you have for me? A wall would be a good idea here, just to give myself the extra space. However, once again, Merchant, you have shown up at a very unfortunate time. I don't know if you've seen The World is Ending, and I don't really need a wall at this point. It's a little late. I'm gonna refresh. I'm gonna look for, I don't even know what. Probably nothing, right? There's nothing I really want. I just need time. So I would take like a... Yeah, there's a few things I would take, but like none of them are particularly good here. Look at these guys. They are pretty strong, I gotta say. This was so insane with an arrow pointing to... I mean, honestly, like, we've done this before. This guy's good. And this is like, this is the best map for Dark Knight because medic doesn't ever become a problem. Medic's always good on this map. There's never like a, oh, and all my medics are dead. We've been in this position as well. There is something, of course, to look out for. It's accidentally burning an important card with Dark Knight. This is probably, honestly, it's one of the highest, quote-unquote, skill cap builds in the game. Skill cap just being, like, the skill of not accidentally playing the wrong card. Wanted, and I guarantee no appointment. No demolition means that these things fall off, these things being the watchtowers, but they fall off anyway. They serve their purpose, right? They got me started, they got the big population boom in the build. I'll take a public bath here. I said I want more time. More time is given. Ah, 2 watchtowers. Like I said, the watchtowers are kind of obsolete at this point unless I had a way to make them stronger. I wonder if they'll have, you know, I wonder, this just hit me. I wonder if the builder will be, like, one of his major paths will be, like, defensive buildings to win you the game. Because wouldn't that be sweet? I would love playing a defensive, like, a defensive building builder build. What the fuck? Defensive building builder build. What an awful sentence. Just, I'm sorry. The English language, am I right, fellas? But yeah, I feel like this is a run. This is one of those runs where at the end of the run I go, huh, did I actually get across what topic I set out to talk about on this run? I don't know, because I've been constantly interrupted by the game, which is, you know, cool. I don't care. That's fine. This run, that means that this run is interesting enough that I'm having to give it an amount of my focus. And that is okay with me. I forgot to mention I was, at the start of this episode, joined today by special guest Spider, that lives in my room somewhere. However, he crawled away. I went to get water before I started this recording, and he disappeared. He's around somewhere, though. Just know, in spirit, our boy the Spider, he's hanging. My man is absolutely chilling. Stone cold. 118. Nice. Okay, so like I guess what I would want to do I'm thinking about the thumbnail still, right? Because I'd be like, I would probably, this is where it gets to be like, how much work do I really want to put in? And the answer is, I don't know. Random, come on, do you really have to do this? This is not one that I see very often. Trick is a really interesting card. This event as a whole is really interesting. I should write this down because I'm actually going to, for the first time in a very long time, write down this event so I don't forget about it. Because I am still working on that event guide, and I'm going to have a section for all the random events I know, and then you'll be able to, like, hey, what about this event? And then I'll confirm it. But this event, like, there's a few coast-specific events that I'm still learning about, right? So there's 3 choices. There's random, eco, advisor, and half gold. There's +2 leader level, -10 tax. Oh, that's rough. Well, that's not so bad as this guy, right? And then I know what the trick card is, but I'm gonna take it just so I'm sure. Right, because there's like a few different things the trick cards can be. I'm not like please, if you've seen this event a lot of times and you've taken the trick a lot of times, tell me what you've seen this be. I'm pretty sure I've seen this be get a skill card you want 50% a lot of the time. Let me just write that down as well. 50% skill and 100% reason to remember the name. There we go. In the earlier episodes, I was writing these down like crazy, right? Every event I would stop and write it down and all the paths I took. We've more or less moved on from that. Because I don't really need to anymore. We're more or less done with that life. Nice. I've also never lost this, I don't think. I've only done it a few times, but I never lost this. I don't want anything, but you know, still fun. Execute would be fun, actually. Just start cutting fools up. It's only 77 right now, though. We would need some more bounty. I guess Overheal's kind of fun. But like, all of these cards are inconsistencies in the build. It's just fun to do that. Plus now I have it written down for sure. Don't take anything here. But yeah, it's I don't know. Did I finish my thought? Once again, I'm left going, huh? Did I? Nah, because this has been one of the most interruptive runs of Ratropolis I've ever played in my life. This run has non-stop just like, hey, what are you talking about? Oh, I don't know, here's another something to look at. Which is fine, right? I'm not complaining about that. Do not mistake this as me going, oh, this game interrupting me with gameplay. Ugh, Dan's gaming, am I right, fellas? No, I'm fine. I'm happy with where we're at here. This is a cool run. Dark Knight is probably, like, this is probably one of my favorite runs, to be honest with you. The early Dark Knight and then you lean into it, it's very fun. It's a really cool build that I think is fun to play. Give me 210. Nah. Just take money. But I remember what I was gonna say. For example, an example thumbnail here would be like, I would grab the Dark Knight, right? I would grab that card art, I would make an effort to do that, and then I would try to blank out his attack number, and then I would just replace it with a question mark, and then it would be like, he got how strong? You see, and you may even just at the thought of this be going, oh god, right? But you know, look, I am not the YouTube algorithm gods. I am just a slave to the machine. You can be all fight the system and all that, but like, at the end of the day, fighting the system doesn't get you more YouTube views. Fighting the system actively hurts you for YouTube views, so, you know. If the thought of this makes you irrationally angry, feel free to tell me, and I will take that into consideration when making the thumbnails that I'm going to be making. It's mostly for Monster Train though, like I said. I'm not sure I'm gonna do it for the Monster Train like regular videos, but I might be doing it for like, wow, this was a standout run of Monster Train that I pull from the YouTube, right? Or from the stream, right? Because doing like this was how crazy on a run in Monster Train that dies on floor 6 is like, oh yeah, but like that was just a waste of time. Right, you click that video and you go, wow, I got clickbaited for a video that ends dying to Fell very weakly, right? But a good example would be like, oh wow, this big slime did how much work for me? He got how strong? I'm out of population. Huh. That's more of the example use case, right? Or like this run, right? I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't try to clickbait videos that just lose. But if it's close, I would probably do it. This is the problem, right? Probably want to do it from like stream VODs that I think are worth uploading. I have a few in mind. I'm gonna take the silent here. That actually removes the impurities from this deck. The only impurity now is I don't have population. I need to pick up that card that generates you population in 4 dangers. I could also probably just stop playing Wanted, right? At this point, Wanted can go, actually. And that'll give me some population back. But I've gotten the bounty to high enough that guarantee gives me enough money. The only real problem is I have to waste population on medic right now, but like I want them. But yeah, that's the whole thing, right? I have to make sure that I'm not clickbaiting videos that don't like make any sense to clickbait, right? Because then people are gonna be like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna go watch that video where you just like lose to Daedalus 3 times, huh? Runs that are actually strong and that really get going. The downside is, of course, oh, it's gonna be like, ah, spoilers, but spoilers for the video, but it's like also, you know, just that's all I can really say. Oh hey, the Watchtower is gonna kill the crabs for me. Wait, these have how much health? There's another clickbait title. They have how much health? And then shocked face. I don't know. All in all, as I've said many times, thank you all for the great support on the YouTube, and I feel it's gone much stronger. Like I was sitting there, right, and as I sat down and went through 3 days of YouTube comments and went, wow, I probably spent like 20 minutes just typing through, like reading through your comments and then responding to them, and I was like, wow, this is a lot of comments. Like I never. From humble beginnings, right? From the 1 or 2 comments on those early guide videos to, you know, we're getting like 100 views consistently, and it's crazy, right? It's really cool. The subscriber number is up to like 150, which is I expect it's like 50 subs in the last month, right? Because you may remember recently it was like, hey, we just hit 100. I get to make my own custom YouTube URL now, and now look at it. It's like, wow, already 150. Who knows? Maybe we'll be at 1,000 before you know it. That's the thing, though, right? It's like we have I'm at the strong baseline, and now we can look for the explosive growth portion of this. That's what I'm like the wow. Oh shit. I've thrown. Oh shit, then I played danger. My brain, the wires have crossed. Hey, it's the wrong boss at least. It's okay. Losing guarantee is like, oh yeah, it sucks, but like also we have plenty of money. What? There's something about watching that boss just walk up and kill like 15 people. That's really funny. Hunting Tower is gonna do well. Put this on this side. It's gonna do well enough anyway. But yeah, that's what's up with me. What's up with you? Feel free to answer out loud now. Oh really? I am either sorry to hear that or excited for you. Oh, that sucks. Or is great. You see, this is I'm unable to actually hear what you're saying. However, I do care. This thing is not gonna go absolutely insane. It's only 92s, but like that's still 2 shots most of these guys, which is nice. Watching all of these hit in one, like watch that swing. Oh yeah, that's just 1194 right there. I mean, the other big milestone coming up for the channel is we're about to hit 200 episodes in this Ratropolis series, which is, you know, it's not really crazy. I gotta tell you, there's never, this isn't so crazy to me because I've always known that I'm gonna make a lot of these videos. Because we're doing 92, I believe, previously. It's showing a total of 0. I don't think that, I'm pretty sure, yeah, anything that interacts with defensive buildings does not interact with Hunting Tower right now. I don't know if this is a bug or intention. But I'll tell you, I'm not gonna lie to you and go, wow, it's so crazy we've made so many of these Ratropolis videos, because there's never been a point in my life, ever since I started this series, I've always been like, yeah, I'm probably never gonna stop doing this. That's it, right? That's all I really have to say. I'll probably do like a, hey, check it out, 200 episodes, right? But like, I especially since there's new content coming for the foreseeable future, right? We have 4 more Leader Pluses to come out. I'm still sitting here like, yeah, I'm gonna be doing this for a while. And I guess the only other thing related to Ratropolis to say is the written guide is still on its way. I'm currently cataloging all of the cards that are in the base game, and then when all of the Leader Pluses come out, because if you look at the logbook, right, the like, here's the glossary, there is not a place to look at the current Leader Plus cards, and I'm not going to go through and manually catalog all of them because that's way too much effort, and they all are subject to change, of course. I mean, all of these cards are subject to change. Sorry, I bumped my desk. This is my mistake. Like, all of these cards are subject to change, so I'm not going to like, oh yeah, I've cataloged all of them, oops, and that one's just completely removed, it's gone, it's changed. But I'm putting it together, and I'm gonna have like basically it's gonna be like the old guide I made. If you have gone so far back, maybe you found the channel or these videos through that. I made a guide series to start off, right? Because I was like, oh, I can't just like start playing Ratropolis with my level of expertise. my level of expertise. What a shitty way to put that, right? I can't just start playing the game without explaining it, I feel, is what I felt like. I wanna have a place where you can go and like, oh, I've never watched anything before. I want to learn, like I want to know what these cards do before jumping in, right? Because I don't stop and explain any of these cards. Now, in hindsight, looking back, it was like, why did I make that guide series, right? The people who are finding these videos are probably already going, like, if you're finding the Ratropolis guides, or like if you're finding the Ratropolis series, you probably know about Ratropolis, but the guide series was still good. And, why did I just lose population? Oh, shit! It's fine, it's fine. It's just a little bit surprising. But the written guide that I'm writing is basically just going to be like, yeah, this is my thoughts on these cards, as well as some other like fun tips and mechanics explanations. There's definitely a lot of mechanics in this game that are very nuanced, and having a detailed explanation of them is going to be kind of cool, I think. From this point, I'm just going to remove every single card, so this becomes a one-card deck. Oh no! I will not. I guess I can remove danger. Oh, I could have fought 2 bosses at once. Think about that. Would I? Yeah, I mean, how bad could it be? See, I fought 2 bosses at once. Technically speaking, there were 2 bosses on the screen, and you can't prove me wrong. Well, medics are so fast with that shoe market, and wow. Sorry, I was busy looking at the medics and blinked, and the boss died. What an unbelievable time for the phone to ring. I swear to you, like at this point, like the phone rings and I just like, I'm just leaving that in, right? There was a time where I was like, oh, I'll cut that out. Fuck. Ugh. Anyway, hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.